Hello viewers, I'm No Name the Guy, and sadly Top Guy couldn't be here in this video, but we don't need him to have fun in this video, right? Right? But anyway, that's not the point. The point of this video is to look back at old art. So let's start at the beginning from 2016, when I first started becoming a Mario artist. And as we start out, this is really bad. Yeah, how do you go from this to how I am now? It's called learning, kids. If you don't learn, you'll never know how to do anything in life, you know? Wow, this No Name sucked at drawing. He couldn't even get Mario's mustache right. Idiot. But this is the only paper drawing I was able to find since I lost most of them during my years of, being an artist. And mostly because I threw them away. But next one, we have my first actual good attempt at drawing Mario. A accurate attempt. And I wanted to do this attempt on drawing SMG4 because this was when I was starting to. This is when I was in the liking of his channel, and this is when I really wanted to sort of like be like him. So I drew this. It was made really fast. It's kind of sloppy. Like the buttons aren't even like fully circled. Like come on. And like you could see on other areas, like some of the outlines go into the other. But next up, after this art, is my first actual good attempt at drawing Mario that I think I liked. And fun fact, so let me explain a bit of myself before I get into depth about this picture. So originally, my name was supposed to be Ice King Mario 9, and basically this is what my recolor was supposed to look like, but I already had my recolor chosen, my name chosen, so I couldn't go back. This picture I liked it a lot, and I say it was pretty well done, and yeah. So next up after this is my first attempt, my attempt that I could even find. It was one of my attempts at drawing my recolor in accurate Mario style for the first time. And I think this turned out pretty good. I still don't like it that much. I mean, it's pretty good. I like the shading in the back, but the background. But what I'm not a fan of is how. I mean, this is still early No Name, so he was still learning kind of. This is still when he was trying to, draw and like trying to figure out how to do shading whatsoever. And what I don't like about it is how I made the buttons really bright and how they're not complete circles. Like the right button, as you see, it's not a complete circle. Yeah, and they're really bright yellow, so you can't even see the shading on there, if you can even see it. Is it there? Yeah, it is there. So, yeah, that's my opinion on that picture. So, next up, we have my first attempt at full body Mario, which is when I wanted to put Mario in. I wanted to put the Super Show style Mario, Louis Albino, Luigi. That was a bad impression. Yeah. So anyways, this is when I wanted to put Louis Albano's Mario outfit on Mario. And this is like one of my most hated this is one of my most favorite pictures that I made, least favorite, because of how inconsistent the goddamn shading was. Look at it. You didn't even shade the belt too, No Name, you freaking idiot. What are you? You might be wondering, where's Luigi? Sure, here. There's Luigi, my first attempt at drawing accurate Luigi. And I don't like this one either. You could tell it was very sloppily made. Like you could tell that the eyes are not completely round, as the left one sort of goes straight down. And especially how the neck, like, Luigi, where's your neck? You're supposed to have a neck. There's supposed to be. I was supposed to draw a chin. He's supposed to have a chin and then a neck, and then that's the green color that goes around his neck. But now he just looks like a freaking bowling pin head. But yeah, I was not a fan of this art. But what I am a fan of is the art that I did for the Steven Universe movie, aka Steven Universe Future, which was 2019, where we are now, last year. So I made this for the movie, obviously, and the reason why I made this because I was also really liking JoJo at the time, and especially Part 3. So I decided, hey, why the hell not? Let's put a JoJo reference. And I say this turned out really good because it looks like the actual show style. Like you could tell Spinel actually looks like it. The only thing that isn't on show the only thing that isn't accurate to the show is how they have tons of shading, which that's just my choice. That doesn't, I mean, it might make it better. I don't know if it makes it better, but on my opinion, on my choice, I wanted to make it add shading, but even then the shading wasn't even cohesive, so consistent, I don't know. But speaking of JoJo, here's my attempt at drawing JoJo Mario. And you can see the yare daze, give me a break, god damn it. But you can see how my attempt at JoJo Mario looked like. And this is when I was trying to, during the process of figuring out how Jotaro's hat physics works. So the hat is not completely perfect since it's more in line to part 4, 5, and 6's Jotaro's hat, not part 3 Jotaro's hat is like what I was trying to aim for. You can even see like it's still like flat and like plain. It was more in line with the later parts Jotaro, not the part 3 Jotaro. But I think it came out pretty good. I liked it so much that I had it as my Twitter, my DeviantArt, and my Discord profile. That's how much I really like this picture because of how it turned out. And you can also see in some areas that it's not completely perfect, like why is the right collar extremely long and why is the left collar extremely short? And why are the gold chains on the jacket like different sizes? Which I don't know. I don't know honestly, because even though I'm the one who drew it. So moving on. Here we have. Oh no. So this is when I was in. So going back in time, like a year before 2018. This is when I was starting to learn how to draw anime, and this was my attempt at Monica from Doki Doki. It's I'm not a big fan of it. The proportions are really off. The outfit's not even accurate too. So I'm not a fan of this. But I did redraw Monica though. I redrew her in a 6 character art thing that I did on Twitter. Like maybe like 6-7 months ago, or maybe 4 or 5. I don't know. It's been a long time, but here's the picture of the art that I did, where I redid Monica there. So yeah. Now the context of this picture is that I took a short break from drawing Mario, and so I think this was during December, and I took like a month off of drawing Mario. So I came back to draw Mario and this is also before I started becoming a popular Mario artist on Twitter. By the way, follow my Twitter. If you don't, I will. I'm kidding. So the context of this picture is that I took a break off Mario, drawing Mario, and I drew this first picture I drew in 2020. Now this picture is a picture of Mario. I redid his front piece. It was a really long while since I drew Mario's front piece, and I tried to see if I've learned from my mistakes, and I still haven't, because shading is still very goddamn inconsistent. Like, step up your game, man. Now at this point, we're not even looking at my old art anymore, so let's just look at some of my goddamn cursed art in my gallery or something. This is a picture I did with my good friend Anissa Inkley, as she would like to be called, or Generous Gamer. And if you don't know about her, she's a really nice person. First off, she's a very nice person. She's also a really good friend, and she's also a very horny person. And well, sometimes, not all the time, but yeah, I decided to make this picture. It was an art collab of my art style and the Gmod art style. So yeah. And here's a last picture to end off this goddamn 20-minute video, even though I didn't show a lot of art in this goddamn video. So let me just show off this last art. Now, this right here has got to be my most favorite art that I've made. It was made a few months ago, and this has got to be my most favorite art that I've made. Because one, the shading is cohesive, and two, it's really well drawn and colored. I like this one a lot, and it stuck as my profile for a long time before I made a new one, and I also swapped up the channel's profile with the No Name Wearing top hat. So that's all the pictures I'll be showing for today. Thank you guys for watching. Make sure to check out my Twitter for updates, shit posts, and stuff that I post, on there daily. Make sure to check out my DeviantArt for art that I've made, and make sure to check out the little mini merch store that I don't expect for you guys to buy from, but you can just check out the selection that they have. It's a really good selection. I'm trying to, I'm thinking of more stuff to add, but for now, there's not a lot there. But anyways, thank you guys for watching. Hit the like button, subscribe, and I'll see y'all later. Arrivederci, my friends.